meteorologist Matt Moore.
Yeah, the interesting thing about yesterday's winter storm was that a lot of that snow never actually fell on the roadways, or it didn't actually stick on the roadways, that is. So some of the grassy surfaces piled up anywhere between 1 to as high as 6 inches of snow, but a lot of those main roads remained snow-free just on the wet side because of the temperatures at or just slightly above freezing during the event, and also the stronger sun angle this time of the year. It becomes increasingly harder to see that snow sticking on the ground. But we do have a fresh snowpack on those grassy surfaces, and that's why we're waking up to pretty overcast skies and also a little bit foggy in some places as we look live from our Harrisburg Skycam right now. Lowered visibilities here. Our temperature at 33 degrees, so we're just 1 degree above the freezing mark. So we're not, at least in Harrisburg itself, not worried about any freezing or refreeze on those roadways, sidewalks, and those kinds of things. But there are some other areas that are just slightly below the freezing mark. Lots of clouds right now across the region. Here is yesterday's storm spinning away from the coast. We are tracking a cold front to the north of us, and actually ahead of that cold front, it's going to get pretty mild for us into the later parts of this afternoon, or milder than what we had yesterday. Other current temperatures right now, 30 degrees in York and Gettysburg, 31 in Lebanon, and that's pretty much highlighting all of the areas that are below freezing, elsewhere at freezing or just slightly above that. So through the rest of today, we will continue to see those temperatures climbing. We will start to burn off a lot of that fog, but I think we'll keep the clouds around for the majority of the day. There will be some peaks of sunshine here and there in the News 8 Storm Team forecast. Maybe a few showers arriving later on this afternoon, probably closer to this evening as that cold front comes in. But out ahead of that front, highs ranging anywhere between the upper 40s to some spots climbing into the mid-50s. And that will do a number on that snow that just fell for us. And it's night, a few clouds around, brisk and chilly, and temperatures falling down near the freezing mark once again. And then really we don't warm up a whole lot tomorrow afternoon. Highs 42 to 46 degrees. We'll see a little bit of sunshine, but it will be rather brisk. Northwesterly winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Looking at the farm forecast here, the last 7 days, rain and melted snow amounting to about 9/10 of an inch of moisture, of amounts of water liquid equivalent. We've had on the month just shy of 3 inches of precipitation, and that puts us in a surplus of nearly 1 inch. Soil temperature 30 to 40 degrees. It's actually seen that cool down the last couple of days. Our soil moisture is pretty close to average, and in the 10-day outlook, our temperatures, they're going to remain below average over in the long term, and precipitation-wise, probably going to be on the higher side of average. Again, looking at the satellite and radar imagery, we're tracking this cold front up here, and this is going to slide down to the southeast. And watch what happens. You see those breaks in the clouds later this afternoon. A little bit of peak of sunshine here and there. Also the chance of a shower along this front. And once it clears down to our south, we get into that brisk northwesterly wind. It does cool us down. Temperatures below average as we go into the second half of the weekend and all the way into Monday as well. There is a stationary boundary that's going to set up just to our south, keeping us on the dry and cool side of things, but also going to be seeing a little bit in the way of some colder temperatures, below average, but maybe some spots around 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. A couple of storm systems will pass by down to our south, but for the most part, we will be remaining dry going into the next couple of days here. So we'll see those temperatures falling down into the low 40s. Yeah, and then we're about to recover back into the mid-40s by Tuesday. A couple of showers possible on Wednesday, also a bit of a warm-up. Low 50s for highs on Wednesday, even into Thursday, climbing back up to the mid-50s, which actually by Thursday, that's pretty average for this time of the year. And it does look like another cold front comes in, and that's when we see those temperatures falling. I think next weekend will be another one of those below average weekends for sure, and it actually kind of looks like to hang around for a little bit, that cold air. I think spring might take a little while to get here.
No, that's not really what I wanted to hear.
Sorry about that. Yeah, but at least we're staying dry the next few days, with the exception of a shower this afternoon.
All right, Matt, thank you.